What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Icy gang, 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 gang. So I'm back with another banger, and today we're gonna be doing a little mukbang, like a little mukbang. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, and I have some questions that a lot of people wanted me to answer, so I'm going to be answering these questions while I'm eating this hot behind chicken. I have my Dasani with me. I have my Smart Water with me, and I got my chicken. We got the chicken. We got from Wingstop over here. This is Louisiana rub. Yeah, Louisiana rub, and then the hottest of the hottest one, Atomic. Yeah. And then I don't usually eat bread, but I had wanted to try some of their bread, and it is humongous. Like, this is like the size of my face. But yeah, it smells good. And then I got some celery and stuff. So yeah. Let's get into it. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right, so first question. Have I ever met someone famous? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Now I'm gonna start off with this bread. Maybe I should have ate the chicken first, the hot chicken first, then tried to cool it. Oh well, I got water and stuff. Good bread. I don't even like bread. But have I ever met anyone famous? Yes, I have. I met actually on my cousin's birthday. We was walking on the strip. Actually on my cousin's birthday, we was walking on the strip on Miami Beach, and we ran into Jamie Foxx. And my cousin, he like just so happened to see a tattoo on the back of his head, and he was like, "That's Jamie Foxx, Jamie Foxx." And I was like, "What?" And yeah, we told everybody that Jamie had bought his Burger King. But it was actually going to the department store in that area, right on South Beach. So, you know, I met Lisa Ray. I met Malik off of The Game. For those who know Malik, shout out to him. I ran into August Alsine. Oh, and Chris Brown. No, actually it was August Alsine, Trey Songz, and Chris Brown. When I used to work at the Heat Stadium, I ran into all three of them. And August looked like a scarecrow. But yeah, I ran into a couple more people too, but I can't think of everybody right now. Would you like to be famous? I would like to be well known for something that is very positive, that makes a very good impact. Famous, not so much, but well known, yeah. So yeah. If you could change one thing that happened, what would it be? If I could change one thing that happened in my life, what would it be? I would change absolutely nothing. I love all of the trials and the tribulations that I've been through. Because if I had not been through those trials, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. And I am in love with the person who I am today. Oh, quick little disclosure. I am trying to eat more healthy, trying to eat better. Which was making keeping chicken, pork, beef, all the meats, like every last one of the meat out of my diet. But knowing that I grew up for this long eating it, it's really hard to do. It's just hard to just stop cold turkey. Like it's really hard. So I have like these certain days that I eat, like try to eat meat, and I'm trying to narrow it down as the time progresses. Cause after a while, I'm just be eating bread and butter. All right, back to the questions. If you could live anywhere, where would you live and where would that be? Ooh, we finna get to the hot ones. We finna get to the hot ones. All right, so if I could live anywhere in the world, it would be underground, like under the water, not underground, deep in the sea. And I would say that because, for one, I am a Pisces. And I do love water. Like I love being submerged in water. I love being around nature. I love all that stuff. So yeah, I would live under in a submarine or something. Or if I could live with the sea creatures and stuff, I would definitely do that. Have I ever been in snow? This chicken is pretty good. I eat my chicken funny. Y'all better not laugh at me. I know there's somebody out there eating this chicken just the same way. But no, I have I've never been in the snow, like full on snow. I went to ATL a couple of years back, and as soon as I was leaving, it started snowing, and I was so mad. I was so mad. Like I experienced like walking in the walking on like ice, the ground being like really slippery and stuff. But yeah. Who would be your ideal partner? My ideal partner would be will have a mind that's focused, organized, loving. Like you have to be some type of empathetic. You have to show some kind of empathy. Be able to just be able to be yourself, but be able to carry yourself in a way that when we're out in public, you are like you meet this like like you can code shift. Code shifting, for those who don't know what code shifting is not being fake. Code shifting is basically like when I'm at work, I have to put on, you know, I have to put on my suit and tie, and I have to be professional. I have to speak with a little bit more authority, more aggression, because of the role that I'm in. I have to make sure that my hair is presentable, you know, just meeting the criteria of the surroundings. Like, for instance, if I go to the club, I'm going to wear some jeans. I'm going to have on probably all of my jewelry, and yeah, make sure that I look good in the club. But you know, that's probably what my ideal partner would be. Do I still have my childhood teddy bear? No. No, I don't. I do not. I don't even think I had one. Oh, I did. I had a couple. But no, I don't. I don't have them. Man, how many pairs of shoes do I have? I have, I don't know. Probably like 7. I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I probably have I don't have that many. I'm not really a shoe fanatic. I used to be when I didn't have to pay for them. But now I have to pay for them. I'm definitely not a shoe fanatic no more. Do you like TV talent shows? It's okay. They're good. It's alright. Sorry, y'all. I gotta get into this. Next question. Do I like scary movies? I like scary movies, but they have to be like, I have to watch them in the daytime. Cause if I don't watch them in the daytime, I'll be up all night. All night. Have you ever fired a real gun? Yes. Let me see what other questions y'all have for me. What was your first job? My first real job was working at Florida Blue in Jacksonville, being a UX designer. Yeah, that's what I used to do. I used to help create storyboards and all that good stuff. Alright, now I'm finna go into the bad boys now. I had to start off slow, y'all. I'm sorry, but I had to start off slow. Woo! 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 Let me eat some more of this bread real quick. Oh, that's hot. Ooh. Ooh. It didn't even waste no time. It just got straight to business. What's your favorite restaurant? My favorite restaurant. Whew. My favorite restaurant is that Johnson. That's hot. My favorite restaurant is Cheesecake Factory. It's cheesecake batter. Yeah. Okay. Mama ain't raised no chump. Mama ain't raised no chump. I'm finna eat. Yeah. Ooh, okay. What's your favorite type of junk food? I don't really eat junk food. I'm not really a snacks person. I like food. Whew. I like regular food. God, please don't let me make a mistake and put my finger in my eye. Whew. Okay. Yeah. This is reminding me of Louisiana for real. Shout out to New Orleans. If you won $1,000, what would you spend it on? I would put $1,000 in the stock market. I will put it in the stock market. And yeah, I will put it in the stock market. Okay. If you was an animal, which one would you be? This is hot. This is so hot. If I was an animal, what animal would I be? It would be a tiger. No, not a tiger. I can't even think straight. An eagle. 1 second. Whew. Y'all, try the atomic wings at Wingstop. Or if you have, please let me know. Because I like hot stuff. That thing right there. Those wings right there. Those ones right there got me. Those ones right there. Okay, I think I'm good. Hey, don't be laughing at me, man. This junk hot. Okay. Let me see. Why y'all asking me like questions like this? Spit it out! Ooh. What is your favorite candle scent? My favorite candle scent? You really just asked? Okay, I'm gonna answer it. My favorite candle scent, because I love candles, Whoever asks must know I love candles. My favorite candle scent right now is this candle that has it's like it's a collection. It was like $10 a candle, and I can't think of the name, but on the candles they have like different sayings and stuff. I can have it has meditate, prayer, believe and stuff like that. Those are my favorite candles. You can get them from Walmart. Would I rather have an American or British accent? I don't know. I'm not too sure. I don't know. I think I would rather have like a British accent. Yeah. I think I'd rather have a British accent. Damn, it's just pretty cool. I just think people that talk like that, mad, proper. What's your pet's name? I don't have a pet. But when I did have a pet, my pet name was Romeo. And he was a Yorkshire Terrier. And I miss him. And then I had Lil John. He was a mini pin. And I had a hamster named Gizmo. Yeah, I think my ex killed that thing. But I'm not gonna speak on that right now. That's on another subject. Whew. Am I a shopaholic? No, I'm very simplistic. Very simplistic. Sorry, y'all. But I'm very simple. I like classy stuff, sleek stuff. Stuff that's not too much, but make somebody like turn their head and be like, oh, whoa. Excuse me. Would I consider myself romantic? I can be very romantic. I consider myself being like, I'm romantic, but I'm a little bit more like hard too. Like I show a lot of hard love. Yeah, I do show a lot of hard love, but I guess I'm romantic. My proudest moment. Woo! My proudest moment was when I was selected, and it's so, a lot of people might be like, oh, so small, but when I was selected, I have a lot of proud moments, but when I was selected, my class secretary at A. Philip Randolph, woo! And when I was playing basketball, I won a championship ring, But I'll tell y'all that story later. I'll tell y'all the story later. This is cooling it down. It's really cooling it down. I should have saved this for last, like I said. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Cannot swim. I can swim underwater. I can't swim on top of water. I don't know if anybody else is like that, or if I'm weird. But yeah, I can't swim on top of the water. Like, I can't swim like that. But I can swim like that under the water. I don't know why, but just how I learned how to swim. Have I ever been in a physical fight? Yes, I have. Probably like not. I'm a peace person, and now I only been like in like probably 3 fights in my whole life. I don't go around trying to beat everybody up. Keyword. What sports do you like? I love basketball. If I had to pick a sport, it would be basketball. A team sport. But if I had to pick an individual sport, it would definitely be boxing. I love boxing. I did boxing. Matter of fact, one of my brothers had signed me up for this boxing class. I think it was the best thing he ever done in my life. I mean, he did a lot of stuff, but that right there, that was like, yeah. When I learned how to box, I felt like it's a good sport. It's a real good sport though. And I'm gonna do like a couple more questions, and then, cause this chicken is hot, I'm trying not to cry. What other languages do you speak? I speak 2 languages just fluently, and the other ones I'm learning. So my first language is English, and my second language is Hood Rat, and and I'm currently learning how to speak Spanish and how to speak Patois and Creole. For those who don't know what Hood Rat is, really, really simple. That's all you gotta do. Nah, but for real though, yeah, I'm learning how to speak Spanish right now. Cause down here in Miami, man, like everybody speaks Spanish. I was really getting really good at it at one point, and then I just stopped speaking it because I wasn't around the Cubans no more, and I just lost it. Don't use it, you lose it. Don't use it, you lose it. Ooh, wine or beer? Wine. On the days when I got some money. Can you be committed to one person? Yeah. Of course I can. What age would you love to retire? I plan on retiring by 31. And when I say retiring, I mean, when I say retiring, I mean, I'm trying to hit that milli mark. Like, I'm trying to hit that milli mark for real. Whew. How old were you when you learned how to ride a bike? Probably like 7 or 8 or something. Oh, you know what? I think I was a little younger than that. But I had training wheels for a while. Oh, this shit knows how. But I had training wheels for a while. And I remember, let me tell y'all a quick story. There was this girl that lived across the street from me. And sometimes we used to play. And who child? This ain't hot. But we used to play and stuff, and she taught me how like to ride the bike quick, like real fast without training wheels. Like my training wheels kind of like fell off. And she I remember racing one day. We was racing side by side on the sidewalk. And like as soon as I got close to the gate, she like kind of closed the gate. And when she closed the gate, I had hit the gate. Like I ran right into the gate, and I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't move over or nothing. And I felt like that like traumatized me from riding the bike, because after that I still got up and rode and stuff, but I still got up and rode and stuff like that. But I was so scared to like ride on the sidewalk after that. I felt like it wasn't enough room. But I mean, I was skinned up pretty bad. I was a little tomboy. I was okay. Woo! Hey, I remember this one time. My brothers, Sean and Chanel, they taught me how to fight. And my mama was outside. And they taught me how to fight in front of the house. And it was like, put him up, put him up. It was so funny. It was, y'all probably like, what in the world? But back in the day, we used to call these things a knuckle sandwich, if you know what I mean. And one of my brothers was like, you gotta wind it up, and then you pop. And I was like, man, that's crazy. Like, they really saying that this you can fight for real. Like, I was little, but they wasn't telling me to fight. They was just teaching me how to defend myself. But I thought it was funny when I got older. Like, they really taught me to wind my arm up before I hit somebody. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I ain't mean to. It's good. It's real good. Like the flavor in these wings are good as hell. It's just so spicy. Like, I don't know why it's so spicy like that. Like, I know it's the hottest ones, but I feel like my tongue is getting numb. My lips getting swollen. Whew. Yeah, they getting swollen. Whew. This water ain't helping no more. I got 2 more wings. Just 2 more. I don't think I can do it. I got one. I don't think I can do it, y'all. Do you have any birthmarks, and where? I have birthmarks. I have a couple of them. But the majority of my birthmarks are moles, if that's considered a birthmark. But they are, the majority of them are on my toes. 1 right here. 2 on my face. And birthmark, I think that's it. This is gonna be the last question, guys. When was the time you last cried? I'm about to cry now. Last time I cried was I don't recall. I don't normally shed tears like that. I can't recall the last time I cried. But yeah, that's how it goes. So I'm done with this. I got 2 more wings left. I will eat them. I don't throw away any food, y'all. I said no, don't throw away no food. But hope y'all enjoyed this mukbang. I know it's pretty long. Hope it was hope it was entertaining. And pepper went in my throat. Ah! Woo! Hope it was entertaining, guys. And if you want to see more videos, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Share the video. Don't be afraid. You can share the video. And my finger's better than the chicken. You know how it be sometimes. Y'all know how it is. But yeah, make sure y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna drop more videos coming up. I have a special guest coming up as well. And I hope that y'all are ready for some more videos, because we're gonna keep it rolling. Y'all have a great day. Have a good night. If y'all have any more questions, comments, concerns, any of that stuff, you can always hit me up below. Write any comment that you want. I respond to commentary. And one more thing. Thank you for joining the Icy Gang. Gang, 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 gang. Y'all have a great day, okay?